Well, good evening, everyone. It's the old redneck. I'm going to talk today about the idiocy that's going around in this here country. It used to be the greatest country in the world, in my opinion. Now it seems to be the dumbest country in the world. It's being run by a bunch of liberal panty waist little crybabies. And I'm not talking just the federals. I'm talking the states and counties too. Everybody's all about, oh, how can we help the poor? But don't mess with my apple cart. Anybody that's watched my videos knows how I feel about the political situation. I try not to even get into that. Something keeps bothering me lately. Maybe it's just the fact I'm old, dumb, and whatever. When did we start the indoctrination into everybody's got to have a hyphen before everything? It used to be people asked you what you were, you said you were an American, or a Swede, or Canadian. Now it's all about I'm an African American, I'm an Irish American, I'm a Jewish American, I'm an Asian, Latin American American, whatever, Mexican American, whatever you want to call it. Why don't we take that fucking hyphen out of everything? And if you want to be here and you're proud of your country, or you want to do for your country, somebody asks where you're from, where you are, what you are, you say you're an American, and let it go at that. Putting a hyphen in front of everything does not make you special. It makes you retarded. Most people see my videos know I live out here in what I call communist California. One of the prettiest cities used to be in the United States, San Francisco. Now it's like a cesspool. You're stepping over human shit on the street, people pissing in the streets. You know, you can't go to an ATM or even, like, for instance, last night, leaving work, low on gas. I pull into a gas station, put some fuel in my Jeep, and I got three bums coming up wanting me to pay them to wash my windows. Okay. Are they bringing their own equipment? No, they're going to use the gas station squeegees to wash my windows, and they want me to pay them for it. Get fucking real. You gotta be kidding me. If you gotta have a hustle, I guess that's an honest one. I don't know. But when did all this hyphenation start? When did we start going downhill, people? Was it the 70s with the free love generation? The hippies? The drugs? What was it? I grew up and I was taught to say yes sir, yes ma'am. Treat elders with respect. Give a man an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. Nowadays, people want everything for nothing. You got yourself hooked on drugs and you want us to pay for you to be clean. Pay to put you into rehab all the time. And if that doesn't work, we have to put you on government subsistence so you can have an apartment and all this. You want us to pay for it. But you don't want to have to be told you have to get a job to help offset the costs. Where's the justice there? Now we got a couple clowns running for Democratic things that want to give everything to everybody for free. Free college, free medical for everybody. Free. Well, as Barnum and Bailey once said, there's a sucker born every minute. I think they were a little short-sighted there. I think there's a couple million suckers born every minute. Because most of this newer generation loves what those people say. We're talking Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, and the like. Basically communists. They want to give everything away for free. It's kind of like Obamacare was supposed to help everybody. Obamacare fucking sucked. I'll give you some facts. In my instance, before Obamacare, I'd go to the doctor. I would pay my copay of $15, $25 to see the doctor. No big deal. If I went to the emergency room, it cost me $50. Prescriptions cost me $5, $15, something like that. Immediately after Obamacare, emergency room visits went to $500. If you saw a doctor, it cost you over $100. If they wanted you to have an X-ray or an MRI, that's $350 right there, and that does not go toward your what do they call it? Not copay, something like that. Where you have to pay a certain amount before it doesn't cost you anything. But it doesn't go to your principal. That's what it is. None of those costs go to your principal. So, at that time, we had Kaiser. Kaiser was a fairly decent medical association, HMO or whatever you want to call it at the time. The day after it passed, prices went through the roof. It's going to help everybody, right? You even keep your own doctor. Remember that lie? But what I'm saying, people, is maybe it's time for all the liberal snowflakes, the little panty waist, little crybabies that are out there, to actually get a job, earn it, and this bullshit of paying fast food workers $15 an hour to do nothing is annoying as all hell. I mean, have we all bought into the government indoctrination to where you can't be an American unless you have a hyphen in your name? I mean, you stop and look at any nightly news. Think of how it's worded. A Mexican American kid got busted doing this and got beat up by the police or stopped by the police. An African American got done. They try to put the emphasis on the hyphen to get the viewers, to get people riled up. When the hell are we going to wake up and find our own sets of balls or ovaries and say enough's enough? Back when I grew up, you did wrong, you got your ass handed to you by your parents. Nowadays, parents want to be their kids' friends. And you wonder why you have all this mass bullshit going on here, why you get kids hooked on drugs because they're ADD. Quit depending on the school teachers and the government to be the parents. You laid there and had them kids. Whether you didn't wear a raincoat or you didn't think about it or whatever, you did the deed. Now you pay the cost. I have no problem helping people in need. But I'll be goddamn, I'm going to help somebody continuously because of the fact that they're too stupid to learn the first time they make the mistake, and I'm speaking from fact. My own kid, living homeless in a tent, hasn't met a drug he didn't like, was found unconscious in his tent with a brain aneurysm. The county spent millions of dollars doing brain surgery and getting him all back up and all this stuff to where he could function or halfway function, put him in a rehab, and he walked right out of it. That dumb son of a bitch walked into my house the other day, stunk to high heaven, swore he was never in a hospital. You know, couldn't remember half the shit he's ever done, but all that shit. So you want to keep on doing the drugs, all that stuff, you'll find yourself a hole to die in, as far as I'm concerned. You want me to pay for your bad choices? Who's paying for mine? Oh, wait a minute, I am. Now, I love this country. I always have. And I am a patriot. But I'm really getting to hear with all this liberal, panty-waist, goddamn liberal, LGBT, gotta be careful of everything you fucking say to anybody. Bullshit. Now, people don't like it, they can make their comments. They can delete the video, they can file a complaint. I don't give a rat's ass. But you fuckers gotta get your dick out of your ass and start growing up and being an adult. I don't care if you got ovaries the size of Mount Olympus, or if you got a dick the size of, Timbuktu. Grow the fuck up and quit being such a goddamn fucking liberal. Get some fucking balls in you and grow up and pull yourself up by your bootstraps and start looking around you instead of at your damn cell phone. To all those in the service, the ones coming home, I honor you. This old vet's getting tired. Busting my ass 18 hours a fucking day and going under because of all this bullshit out here. Something's got to change, or it's going to get real bad out here. Anybody that's still watching this video that I haven't totally turned off or offended or made go cry into their safe place, may you have a good evening. You'll redneck out. Good night.